Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to prep this piece of driftwood for an acrylic painting. It's a beautiful piece of driftwood that a client of mine picked up in the Weeki Wachee River, and we're going to paint a beautiful scene, underwater scene with a manatee in it. So I'm going to get started and I'll show you guys the process. So the first step in the process is to get it really clean. Before I applied the rubbing alcohol like I'm doing, as you can see here, I sanded the one side of the piece down and I applied some bleach, and I allowed the piece to sit out in the sun and allowed it to dry really well and to kill off any algae or anything off of the surface. Now I'm applying rubbing alcohol to it to remove any dust or dirt that's left over. And the next step I will apply my gesso. And I'm using an acrylic gesso, and here you'll see that I am mixing it up with a little bit of water. It's a nice thick gesso, so I want it to be a smoother consistency that will spread into the wood grain and brush really nicely, and I'm going to apply 2 coats of gesso. So painting onto the board is pretty straightforward. You're basically just making sure that you're running your strokes the same as the wood grain, and you're also making sure that it's blended nicely, and as you get to the end it should be nice and smooth. So you can see here I've got all my acrylic paint colors all laid out. I've got a real simple little palette that I made out of a piece of mat board with a little gesso on it. And all this paint on here is dry now. I'm just going to mix over the top of it. Here's my board. And here's my brushes all laid out, ready to go. Got a palette knife for mixing. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. you.